Greg Hartman. I'm the welding instructor here at the Western Technology Center here at Sayre. In our classroom setting here, we start off the day, each day, and with that we use a lot of the Lincoln Electric, the Tooling U material as far as our lesson plans and guidelines, and also lessons that we do and kind of where the kids need to be at as far as the day. Certainly everybody's hope and desire is to get the certifications, the AW, American Welding Society certificates, as they leave here as second year students, that they can become certified in those areas, whether they're welding flat, vertical, horizontal, overhead, and using all those technologies to work on the 6G, which that's the pipeline test that kind of where everybody's looking at. Hopefully over the 2-year period they've learned those skills that they can attain through the welding shop here and the welding classes at Western Technology, that they can attain that particular certification and get into the welding field and be certified in any of the areas that are out there in the welding field today.
My name is Sean Thomas, and I chose Votech welding career because it helps me on the farm, get me started on everything. I won't have to pay nobody to do any of this. And I'm cutting this out from a friend of mine that his dog's quail dog. Take it in and put it on a flash drive and take it over and cut it out. It's not after that. You gotta set it up on the computer and cut it out.
Well, here's the CNC machine. This is our plasma cutting table, and as you saw in there a while ago when Sean was putting it together on his flash drive, some images, we take those, put them in the computer here, turn on our plasma cutter, and then we're able to cut out some of our recruitment tools for when we had kids come in at different times throughout the year for recruitment. We had some from Elk City, Sweetwater, Sayre, Merritt, and also the Clinton group. So anyway, this is kind of an art that we can give away. This CNC machine table, the plasma cutting table, is really good at cutting out small objects that are thin. This is a 10-gauge sheet of metal that we have here, so we use that quite extensively. And this is kind of the carrot in front of everybody. As soon as we get done with all of our other projects, we get on this, make lots of projects. We hope to make some money with this during the Christmas holidays, maybe making some fire pits and other things for Christmas gifts too. Okay, we're out here in the shop with the bandsaw. The bandsaw is a piece of equipment that we've just recently purchased the last couple of years. It helps the students as far as their cutting ability and to make those cuts for when we're talking about these or also angle cuts. You can take the machine and go from the straight all the way over to different variations as far as degree cuts. And as here you can see we can cut those on the angle. That's also important because when we talk about testing, they'll have to put those together and they'll have to weld in that groove there. Make several passes for our open root and our hot root passes. So the machine here, as far as our bandsaw, is very, very important to that. That way we don't have to do quite as much grinding. We just make one cut. Students are ready to go to the booth back there and weld them together. Another one of the advantages of having a classroom setting out here is we have this big machine here. Working on that. The big machine is so important when you're bonding together, welding together, different types of metals that can't have as much heat, metals that may be distorted by lots of heat. You can see Mason's working on that here today, trying to hone his skills in. That's another one of the things that they'll have to learn as far as the skills when they test at the end of the year, and even as they come through the second year, when they go through the testing, their American Welding Service, certainly is a good portion of that they'll have on with the big welding machine. After we prepared our metal, either with the bandsaw or with the acetylene cutting torch, those kids preferably get those type of metals ready. They come in here to the individual booths. If they need to do their grinding, final preparations before they start welding, they do that in these booths. We have 12 different booths set up with all the different welding machines. As you can see, we have the Lincoln welders here that are arc welders as well as MIG welders. You just have to change a few dials, a few settings, put in a few different cords, and then you're ready to go from arc welding to MIG welding in just a matter of a few minutes. And so certainly that gives the kids a lot more different types of welds. It helps them as far as their skills, because again, these will be some skills that they'll be tested on as they go through the school year, as they end up the year. And this is one of the important portions of them where they really bond together, and even have some students help each other. As you can see right now, we have two students kind of helping each other the first year and the second year to kind of get those skills down, make sure that we're all on the same page when we get to the end of the year. One of the advantages of having the shop at Pierce, we do have access to the oxyacetylene torch. As you can see here, I'm cutting a piece of metal here. There are several different ways of preparing metal. This is just a way of cutting metal. Again, we talked about heat distortion. As he cuts it across there, then he can use the grinder to finish those up, fit those welds together. They can cut for our oxyacetylene cutting torch.
Second year student at WTC, came here to get my 60, and it's helped a lot. I used a lot of the stuff I've used at Votech to help do a weld test for a structural company, and got the job.